Hey and hello there everyone! Welcome back to the Post-Strike Streams Saturday edition. Oh! And we are now at a day of the month where we've overtaken the month of the year. Because the 11 is more than 10. Anyway, it's Xander Day, the other Xander Day. So how are you all doing? Lovely to see you. Happy Saturday. I hope you had a good rest of your Friday, because now I'm streaming on Fridays, so, I saw a bunch of you yesterday. But if I haven't seen you since last week, I hope you've had a good week. We'll say hi to some people and then we'll get into things. But before I do that, I will just say, Monday is technically a holiday, or at least I don't know if it's like a holiday in like every state or whether just some states have a holiday, but it's Indigenous Peoples Day. I might not get any auditions or anything on Monday, and it might be like a safe day for me to stream. And also because I don't know, next weekend I might have Legends ZA to play, and maybe it might be a good idea to do like a stream on Monday and then take one out at the weekend. I don't know. But basically the point is, I'm just wondering if anyone is available on Monday. I have put a post up I have put like a community post up. So if you haven't seen my community post, there's a poll there. Go vote in the poll. Let me know. I basically ask, are you like free on Monday? It's like, can you play Dynamax Adventures with me? If you can actually play, let me know. If you can't play but can watch, let me know. And if you can't do either, let me know that as well. Xander 2 Electric Xanadu. Oh, I like it. Okay, Sky, we need to hurry for Sky's sake. For Sky's sake! Which sounds like a good alternative for swearing. So Edit hi, and then Kevin hi, and Kieran hi, and Nightbot hi, and Sky hi, and Xander hi, and also, Amelia was here. Amelia hi, and Tegan hi. Oh my gosh, loads of people. If you could click like on the video, it helps out very, 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 very much. Because that's how YouTube works. Like, hit that little thumbs up button. It does do stuff. But yes. But anyway, Bach. So, chat, my lovely chat. Here's what we're going to do. I am going to post my little template. Yes, Amelia, happy belated birthday. I hope you had a wonderful day. I hope it was a fun one. Tintin, you're born on Tintin Day. That's not a real thing, I just made it up. I didn't just make it up. It's just a joke I've had for many years now. Anyway, template. Here's what I need you guys to do. When I say the magic phrase, what I need you to do is I need you to say strike in big capital letters and then say I can do, and then I need you to let me know who you can do out of Thunderous, Celesteela, and or Stack Attacker. Like, if you can do all three, you're gonna say all three. If you say two of them, let me know two of them. If you can only do one of them, let me know which one that is, because that's important. If you can only do one, that's very important. And if you can't do any, then I hope you stick around to watch. So strike in big capital letters, I can do, and then let me know who you can do. Ready, set, Bo. Let me know. Thank you for holding on. And Sky, thank you for the, as always, hilarious emojis that I will never not find funny. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so Amelia can do Thunderous and Celesteela. That's good to know. And then Sky can also only do Thunderous and Celesteela. So I'm thinking maybe we should do like Thunderous turn 1 and Celesteela like turn 3 or something like that. But let's see. Kevin's in all 3, Kieran's in all 3, Edit Guy's in all 3, and Xander's in all 3. Okay, so we've got a lot of people here today. Hang on, I actually need to. I forget Crammond's not here sometimes. Okay, so hang on. Let me add some people. So hang on, Amelia. Sky. Hang on, Amelia, Sky. There was Kevin somewhere, and Kieran. And Edit and Xander. Okay, and Tegan. Oh my gosh, loads of people. Oh my gosh, we actually have enough people to like extend into like Team 3. Good golly gosh. Okay, let's have a okay, so hang on, let me just do the thing I said where we have Celesteela in Team 3 and Stack Attacker in Team 2. So here's what we're gonna do, and I do apologize. Giratina, hello. If you are interested in playing along Giratina, there's Thunderous, Celesteela, and Stack Attacker, so let me know, okay? But you have to let me know right now, because we're doing the team assignments. So let's have Amelia and Sky in Team 1, because like they kind of have to be in Team 1. And then let's also have Kevin in Team 1, okay? And then for Team 2, we'll have Kieran, Edit, and Xander. And then Tegan can be in Team 3. Part of the reason I'm having Kieran and Xander in Team 2 is because that then sets them up to do Team 4, and then that's good. You still don't have your copy of Sword? No! Dang. Okay, well, never mind. But so I do apologize, because this does mean you might have to wait a little while, Tegan. But all's fair in being fair. So does that sound okay, though? So Team 1, Thunderous, okay? Team 1, Thunderous, Amelia, Sky, and Kevin, okay? But Tegan, you can be the substitute, okay? So for like any of these first two teams. So Team 1, Thunderous, Amelia, Skywatcher, and Kevin. Team 2, Stack Attacker, Kieran, Edit Guy, and Xander. And then Team 3, Tegan for Celesteela. Does that sound okay? We've got a lot of people here today, so I hope that is not too much of a problem. But yeah, so anyway, Team 1, Thunderous, Amelia, Skywatcher, Kevin, please come on down. And Tegan, have your fingers on the pulse just in case. Because we have had a bunch of internet connections and stuff lately, so you never know. So please, on the YCOM, make sure you connect to the internet. It should not say local communication in the corner. It should say internet, like that. So if it does not say internet, make sure it does on your game. And then in the bottom left-hand corner, you'll have the blue background with the white logo. We're going to talk to the nice scientist lady. And then would you like to anyway embark upon a Dynamax adventure? And then according to special notes, you guys are going to say anything goes, but I'm going to say Thunderous. Will today be the day I get a Thunderous? Or just something. I don't know. Okay, so we're going to go... let's go 10, 11, and then 11, 12. How about that? 10, 11, 11, 12. That's going to be the code. And this is for Amelia, Skywatcher, and Kevin. So there we go. Thunderous, you guys know Thunderous, it's weak to rock and ice, okay? But because of it's just those two things, we may need to do things... Whoa, that was very quick. Very well done, everyone. Thank you. I do appreciate when you guys are on it, and I do appreciate just, like, not time wasting and stuff. So I will try to be quick with my reminder that, yeah, rock and ice are very nice, but because there are only those two things, we might need to use things more defensively. So obviously ground types are brilliant, and lightning rod ability Pokemon, Manectric and Cantonian Raichu, are superb. Like, keep an eye out for them. But then additionally, Volt Absorb Pokemon can be pretty good. And just anything that resists electric as well, Dragon, Grass, and Electric can be useful if the options are kind of slim. Thunderous itself does not have any flying moves, so don't worry about that, but it does have Sludge Wave, which is spread poison damage, and then it has Rain Dance, Weather Ball, and Thunder, more like a blunder. So watch out for Water-type Weather Ball and 100% accurate Thunder, plus Discharge when he's using Generative AI, and he's desperate. But then, finally, but obviously if we change the weather, just watch out for that as well, and it's why Rock is a little bit better than Ice, because a Rock-type Weather Ball is better than an Ice-type Weather Ball when we're on the receiving end of it. Let's do this thing! So here we go. Okay, so we've got two things that are weak to electric, so this is just a fantastic start. So we kind of want to stay away from Noctowl and Sharpedo if we can. Sharpedo could help us get a ground type, but you know. So I'm just going to go Drapion. Hopefully something good replaces Drapion. Heatmore, that's actually pretty good. I will take that. Heatmore Fire Lash is a really useful move. It lowers defense. And then Wheezing. Wheezing's not bad. And then Indeedee is alright as well. Okay. So this is just a very middling team. There's nothing really... so yeah, if we go for Indeedee, I think that'll be good. Yeah. Oh, Jill is here. Hello. Hello. So, okay. Slowbro, Metang... Oh, gosh. Okay, what is with all these, like, water types? Okay, let's see. Hang on. Okay, so... Oh, okay, it's Seismitoad. Seismitoad is on the left. Oh, my gosh. There is also Chinchino, who has triple axle. Guys, this is really bad. Like, this is... I think we just have to go through with this team with... I think we kind of want to aim for the Seismitoad. But, like, maybe if we have Seismitoad instead of... Maybe if we have, like, Seismitoad instead of Wheezing or something like that? I actually don't know. Doug Wheezing, owner of the Galarian Wheezing Dome. That's pretty funny. This is just... It's not even... I don't know. This is just such, like, an average meh kind of path, isn't it? This is very annoying. Okay, I'm going to use a Max Darkness. That will lower the old special defense arena. Oh, no. Actually, Wheezing... Huh. Here's what I'm thinking. Seismitoad could use Screech to help us out, but we would need a physical attacker of some kind in the final round. Like, I'm a physical attacker, so we could build a strategy around, like, Heatmore and Drapion. Like, if Heatmore uses Fire Lash, and if Drapion uses Lash Out, like, that could be the strategy. Tegan. Maybe I'm glad I'm not in this team. I think you're right, Tegan. I think this is a blessing in disguise. Oh, gosh. Scientist above the fire on the second row. Oh, God. But the Seismitoad. Ah. Like, do we go with the Seismitoad? Here's the thing. What is better? A Seismitoad that, in conjunction with Heatmore using Screech, we could get, like, a lot of really good defense-lowering stuff, right? But we could also... Oh, God, this is going to be annoying. Okay, Special Defense Foul. Right, Shadow Ball. Kadoosh, very nice. And then Strange Steam. More like a Strange Beam. And then Heat was using Fire Lash. Okay, that's pretty good. I didn't know if you were going to go for, like, say, Sunny Day, Solar Beam strats, or... and actually, we don't... Oh, no, actually, that will help out my next... Oh, no, that's cool, because that helps out my next Max Darkness. I am going to... God, I'm going to have to be really careful with Max Darkness, though, because I only have 5 of them. Oh, gosh. This is very annoying. I think Seismitoad would be safer. Again, given the bad luck we've had, granted it could be like, oh, well, the Scientist would surely give us some good luck, but it could just be more bad luck. So, I think we have to go for Seismitoad, but then maybe we could pick something else instead of, like, Indeedee. Like, maybe we could go for, like, the Linoon, just because it could use Max Strike or something. It's a bit of a shame, because Wheezing does set up the terrain, and the terrain would protect us from paralysis. But other than that, Wheezing just doesn't really offer a whole lot, is the thing. So I think if we do Seismitoad for Wheezing, and then maybe if we just get, like, the Linoon or something, and, like, do Indeedee for Linoon, we could have, like, Max Strike. Because it would be physical. Like, we'll just go for whatever's, like, the strongest physical attacker, or something that can, you know, like, that is easy for our team to beat, sort of thing. So, let's just keep the team as is for now. Because, yeah, Slowbro just doesn't really offer much, does it? So, Seismitoad is on the left. To the left, to the left. Oh, okay, there's Golduck. Okay, no, Golduck and... Yeah, that is like a... Is that a Linoon? Yeah, no, it's a Hoennian Linoon. And there is a Backpacker. So, yeah, I think just to the left, I think we're going to the left today. And we like going to the left here at Beauvo Games. How did the scientist go as a Magikarp? A Magikarp that has... but it's a Magikarp that has Destiny Bond. Right, I'm going to go leftovers. I probably should go Life Orb for, like, extra power, but the thing is, we've still got, like, 3 battles to go. I don't like picking a Life Orb, like, early in the fight, because it just means that you can, like, lower your health a whole load, and then the Magikarp solos everything. Oh God, we didn't really get very good items there, did we? Like, Sky got a Citrus Berry, but Sky is, like, just above half health. So... okay. Here we go, Drapion. And I can't use Lash Out. I can't even use my strongest move here. Because, oh, but Sky will be able to use Max Overgrowth. So actually, this is cool. This is really cool, because Sky can use Max Overgrowth here. So this is actually really good. Oh, I kind of forgot about that. Oh, this is fine. This is fine. Should I use Acupressure for the memes? No, I'm going to just use X-Scissor. Getting Citrus Berry because of the second backpacker. Yeah, here's the thing. I hope that Sky takes, like, just, like, a tiny amount of damage. Just a tiny amount of damage. So that the Citrus Berry can then put Sky to, like, 3/4 health. And then Sky can get another item from the backpacker. That would be the dream. But yeah, this is one of those rounds where we all need to play very, very well here. We can't afford any mistakes here, really. So well done, everyone. You're all doing very well so far. Supersonic, but but the mist protects us. Strange Steam, more like a strange beam. And then here's Max Overgrowth. I don't think this will quite get the kill, but I'd love it if it did. Oh no, okay then no. I was way off. I thought that would get us in the red. I was hoping for the red at least, but oh no, we're not protected by the steam, the fairy dust. Okay. But the next Max Overgrowth will be stronger, so... but I'm just going to X-Scissor. More like an X-Wizard. Good thing Size Potato has no ground or water. I know, this is like the one... This is the one time where, like, a Heatmor versus a Seismitoad is like, oh, Heatmor's got this. Heatmor's so got this. That's like, and it is funny that, like, our best Pokemon is the one who should be the worst against Seismitoad. Like, if you said, oh, who would you rather get... If you were going against a Seismitoad and you had a Weezing, a Galarian Weezing, an Indeedee, a Heatmor, and... Oh, there we go! A teeny amount of damage! Yes! Okay, I'll take it. And then, okay, Max Overgrowth, lovely. You love to see it. Or Drapion. You know, you wouldn't pick the Heatmor, but this is the one time where it's like, you know, yes. So there we go. The berry worked very nicely. Although, I'm a bit worried that the berry might not have worked as well as we would have liked because it activated during Dynamax. We'll have to see how much health Sky's HP bar has. Because a Citrus Berry should do a quarter of, like, should heal like a quarter of your health. But we'll have to look at Sky's HP bar once the Dynamax is worn off. Is it going to be at 3/4? Oh, no, okay. No, that's probably about... Actually, no, that... So the berry might not have worked as well here. That's the funny thing, but okay. So, anyway, so Kevin... I would just Dynamax and use Max Ooze here and boost our special attack. But here's what we can do here. On turn 1, if Sky uses a Fire Lash, that'll be really good. But then on turn 2, Sky, you can switch to Overheat because you're gonna have a boost from Kevin. Or if Kevin's faster than you... You could even use an Overheat on turn 1, but I would maybe Fire Lash on 1, and then... I'm just going to stick with my leftovers, I think, here. Unless I do Life Orb now, but I think I'm going to stick with my Life Orb. My leftovers, because I don't think a Life Orb's very good. But yeah, I think if you do a Fire Lash on 1, that'll help out Drapion a little bit. And then, but then if you Overheat on turn 2, you'll get like one really powerful Overheat. So that's my theory, my game theory. Ooh, Shiny Mienshao and a Scepter. I wish I'd been offered leftovers. Yeah, that would have been good for Seismitoad. So what did we all get? I don't even know. Okay. Right, I'm just gonna... Yeah, so I'm just gonna X-Scissor again. I want to hold on to my Lash Outs here. But Max Ooze will help out Indeedee as well, so this is fine. It's all good. Oh, Giratina, they're out of stock? That sucks, I'm sorry. You're back to where you were before, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, yeah. See, here's the thing. Like, Dynamax can, like, up to double. It does, like, between, like, 1.5 to 2 times of your health. Ooh, Calm Mind. Calm Mind. Okay, 1 Calm Mind is fine, but I would just attack it. Well, I suppose, I guess here's the thing. We're going to get the Max Ooze here, so this is going to basically double your attack, so this is okay. But don't use any more Calm Minds than that, because generally just attacking is the best thing. But the thing is, we're always going to 2-turn this anyway, so it's fine. And, like, the Max Ooze is going to, like, stack up, so... But yeah, that's the thing. Seismitoad really is just a support Pokemon, but it's just frustrating, because if they gave it Scald and Earth Power and stuff, it'd be like one of the best Pokemon in the mode, but because they didn't... But yeah, here we go. So if we Overheat and Expanding Force or Psychic or whatever it is... Oh no, Pin Missile! This is going to slow down the stream. But yeah, so even though we've only done like a third of this thing's health or whatever here... Oh, come on! Even though we've only done like a third of the health, I think we will probably KO it like this turn now, hopefully. Right. Oh, no, 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 no! Strongest moves, guys! Strongest moves! Oh, gosh. Okay, Max Ooze. Hopefully an Overheat does the job here. Right, Overheat, come on. Yes, okay. Oh, and it was a crit, so I don't think that crit would have made a difference, but no, well done. Okay, well done, well done, well done. We did get it in 2 turns, so that's okay. Nicely done. Okay. You just realized how bad the 22-minute sync is because of time zones. Not really, because there's only like a few places that like do time zones on like a half hour. So basically, generally, for most people, everyone is going to be like 22 minutes past something right now in the world. It's only like some obscure parts of the world where it's not. We have had some people with like a 52, like Tenchi is a 52. But Indeedee switch, so Indeedee switch, we're gonna have Indeedee switch, Indeedee switch, don't forget Indeedee to switch. Hey, there we go, nice. Okay, so Amelia, you are gonna be our hard hitter, okay? You're gonna Dynamax and use Max Strike. You could... You could potentially use 1 Max Phantasm, but I would just go with Max Strike, because that slows down the speed as well. I think so. If Heatmore uses Fire Lash, if Seismitoad uses Screech, if Linoon uses Max Strike, and I use Max, and I use Lash Out, then we should be good here. But yeah, so generally the 22-minute game should be fine in terms of the time zone, because basically, like, most people should be, like, 20... So basically, wherever you are now, it's probably, like, 24 minutes past the hour. If it's not 24 minutes past the hour, if you're like, oh, it's, like, 28 minutes past for me, that means you're watching this, like, on a 4-minute delay and you're not watching live, and if you're playing along, you should be playing live. Because if you're trying to play along live and you're anything more than 3 minutes out of sync, it literally means it's impossible for you to play. So that's why it's very important to... Right, here we go. Okay, Rain Dance. Okay, good. It wasted the first turn. It wasted the first turn. Lash Out isn't going to do very much, unfortunately. Oh, no! No! Oh, that's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. No. But does Seismitoad have Swift Swim? So it will be faster now, right? Hopefully. In theory, in game theory. Okay. Right, okay, I got a crit, so that's pretty cool. I got a crit, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, so, okay, so Heatmore is going to be more of, like, a support now than a, you know, like, then it's fire. We can't really count on the Fire Lashes to do a whole lot, but, I know in theory, like, Heatmore could use a sunny day or something, but I don't think it's worth doing that, to be honest. I think it's worth just, everyone just keep doing what you're doing. Hopefully we will beat this in, like, 3 turns. But let's see what happens. Right, here we go. So Screech, good. Okay, so now we will be doing more damage. Even more damage. Right, okay, here's the max strike. Go, Lightnoon, go, go. Ooh, okay, that actually did quite a lot. Like, for a neutral move from a Lightnoon, that did a lot. And then there's Lash Out, that did a lot. And then, okay, it is getting desperate, it is going to use Generative AI. But it doesn't affect Seismitoad. Okay, oh, Drapion, hang in there, old buddy, old pal. Okay. Oh, that did a lot. Even though it's raining, that did a ton of damage. Okay, we're actually in a really good position here. Provided it doesn't do the thing that I don't want to say out loud. Max Geyser, oh no. No, 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 no. Who's it going for? Oh, Seismitoad. A secret weapon. Okay, Kevin, I don't think we need to... Actually, no, you probably could use another Screech, to be honest, because that would put it at, like, -6, right? That's probably more helpful than a, you know... Although it might immediately nullify that, but... I still think it's worth it. I still think it's worth it. Because we've got the max strike, so we've slowed it down, is the thing. Yeah. So, yeah, I think this has got it. Yes! All right, Team 1! Team 1! That was fun! Well done, everyone. Well done. Seriously, we did not have... That was one of the least optimal Thunderous paths I think we've ever had. And yet that was like... To beat that in 3 turns was genuinely very impressive. So give yourselves a big pat on the back. That was really well played, everyone. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. And if you have not yet clicked like on the video... Like, there are just so many people who just did stars and sparkles. If you have not all clicked like on the video, it's time for Bo to shame his fans. We should have at least 10 people. Is Asote here? Asote, are you here as well? But yeah, so if you have not yet clicked like on the video, please do so. Hopefully we have at least 10 likes or whatever. But well done, everyone. Well done. So, Slowbro is a no-bro, or a no-no. Seismitoad! I need a shiny Seismitoad. But it's not shiny. Linoon is also not shiny. Can't spell Linoon without no, or new, or no on, which is also no-no. But will we get the most important one of all? The slightly purple Thunderous! Oh, that would have been a really fitting Thunderous, but no, it's not shiny. Dang, 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 dang. Okay, so no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. But let's just check. We've got an Adamant, which is pretty bad. Oh, another Adamant, a Dupe Dupe. But that's also bad for Seismitoad. And then the third Adamant for Linoon. What is this? Will we get a 4th Adamant, though? Will we get a 1 in 26 or whatever? Will we get a 4th Adamant? Oh, it's bold. But look at that. Adamant, Adamant, Adamant. That's really funny. That's really funny. But okay. Well done, everyone. Very well done. I am going to go with the Linoon, the secret hidden weapon. But that's what I love about Dynamax Adventures, man. Like a terrible Seismitoad and a Linoon were excellent against the Thunderous. Like, it's why I love this mode, man. It's so good. So we're going to take Linoon. And seriously, well done. A flawless victory. Flawless victory, as Kiba would say. Yeah, I know. What did we have? Like a Pokemon with Synchronize? I know, yeah. Did I put a Gardevoir at the top of my team? A bad Gardevoir. Should have evolved into a Gallade, but it was a girl. Would you like us to keep a record of where you found Thunderous this time? I am going to say yes. because that'd be weird if I said no. Okay, Team 2. Let's bring up Team 2. Team 2, we're making it through. So Team 2, Kieran, Edit, Xander, I hope you are all ready, because we are about to begin. Tegan, you can be the substitute. So let's do this thing. So we're going to make sure that we are still connected on the Wycom. Okay, that says internet. We're going to talk to the nice scientist lady. We're going to say anything goes, but I'm going to say stakataka. And then we're going to save the game. And then we're going to set up our code. What are we going to do? Let's go 10, 11, and then 11, 31. How about that? 10, 11, 11, 31. That's the code. Ready, set, bow. Kieran, Edit, and Xander. Please come on down. Stack Attacker is super duper mega weak to fighting and super duper mega weak to ground. So let's definitely keep an eye out for those. But water is also super effective as well. And if we get like a rain team going, don't knock that, because then that's very powerful. Like, if we have like a stab rain water team, I think that almost might be like, that is like more powerful than just a like ground or fighting without stab. Like, so something like if you had something like a Pelipper with like Weather Ball in the rain, that's more powerful than like a Grovyle using Brick Break, you know. Okay, well, Edit, you can join now, so there's no reason for you to not join now. Again, just to make this clear, I don't really want people like waiting around trying to time what place in the, you know, what order they are in terms of the things, like trying to be in 4th place and stuff, because it is just time wasting, and we do have rules in the description about time wasting, so please do just join the lobby. And we do have the 59-second rule, so if we get to 59 seconds, like that's permission for Tegan to jump in. Sky, thank you so much for joining, and hopefully see you on another one, okay? Yeah, Edit, you've got like 20 seconds, otherwise Tegan can jump in. Tegan, if you're ready to go, you can get ready to jump in, because Edit hasn't joined. Come on, Edit, you've got like 10 seconds. Is it, like, I mean, if something's wrong, you know, like, let us know, but you sort of say lagging. Okay. Okay. Tegan, maybe hold off on joining. Okay, hang on. We'll do another lobby, but, like, Edit, you need to, you know, join it, okay? Oh, hang on. Hang on. No, okay, hang on. You accidentally pressed quit. Hang on. We'll go back. Sorry, Tegan. Sorry to, like, get you to be on standby, but we'll give Edit a chance just because Edit did accidentally press quit. But yeah, Xander makes a very good post here, and I will just say this is a good measure. But seriously, anyone who hasn't, please read the rules. I know it's a thing that Nightbot posts far too often. I know it's a thing that I have said so much that it's probably lost all meaning. But seriously, if you haven't ever, like, read the description, please read the description. And if I say, oh, I've actually updated the description a bunch since, like, when I started these streams a year ago, like, please then read them again. But anyway, okay. But let's do this thing. We'll go again. But this time, though... But this time, though, if anyone doesn't join, that will be full permission for Tegan to join, okay? Including... Also, as well, this is very important. If you want to play along, please make sure you are watching live. It's 11:34 Los Angeles time, 11:34 a.m. So if you're listening to this and it's not 34 or maybe 35... then, like, you know, it means you're really behind, okay? And it's very important, if you're trying to join the lobbies, like, you need to be hearing the code, like, 10 seconds after I say what it is, and not, like, 3 minutes. If you literally hear the code 3 minutes after I say it, that's literally too late. So, right, let's go again. So as a reminder, this is Kieran, Edit, and Xander, okay? So it's the 3 of you, Kieran, Edit, Xander. But if we don't have all 3 people by 59 seconds, that will be then Tegan can join, and I will just carry on. Okay. We're doing this lobby again because Edit accidentally pressed quit, and that's fine, and that was communicated to us. And here's the thing: if people have issues connecting, that's fine, as long as that is communicated, okay? So let's go 10, 11, 11:35, okay? So 10, 11, 11:35, that's going to be the code. But yeah, as long as if people like have some kind of an issue, like, oh, hang on, something went wrong with my Switch, or like, oh, hang on, I need to pee or whatever. That's like cool. That's fine. If you like tell us that. I don't mind like setting up a lobby a second time. I'm not just going to be like 59 sec. We do one lobby, 59-second rule. That's it. If someone has a connection issue, I'm always willing to like jump back in or something. But if someone like doesn't communicate with us, if someone says, yeah, I'll be in team 2, and then they just don't say anything, then we will give your slot to someone else who actually is participating in chat. As a reminder, these streams are called like Dynamax Adventures with my chat. So you do kind of have to talk a little bit. So okay, well, yeah, okay. Edit, yeah, on the Ycom, you need to connect to the internet, okay? That's very important. That's why I say, again, I know sometimes I say these things, and I say these things a lot, and I try to find different ways of saying them to kind of catch people on guard and, like, shock people's brains into, like, oh, yeah, let me just check that, like, just in case. But, yeah, you gotta connect to the internet on the Ycom, okay? Gotta connect to the internet on the Ycom. The code is 10, 11, 11:35. So, Tegan, hold off on... Don't jump in at like 59 seconds, Tegan. Just give Edit a chance. But Tegan, if it gets to like 42 seconds, if you see 42 seconds, you have full permission to jump in. Okay, it does. Edit's here. Perfect. Okay, we made it. So, Stellar Stealer is not who this is, because this is Stack Attacker. So, yeah, fighting and ground, but don't knock a good water type. So let's do this thing at long last. And here we go. Okay, so Piloswine has superpower, so I'm just going to go with that. These are all rubbish, unfortunately. They're all weak to, like, rock and steel. But... yeah, we're going to have to do a lot of switching here, I think. Munchlax is like the least worst, but Vanillish could have the most usefulness. Yeah, these are all terrible Pokemon. We are gonna. Oh, what is with these suboptimal thingies? Anyway, to the right there is Dugtrio, so we absolutely want Dugtrio, and we are gonna have to have Edit switch for that. But then afterwards, oh, is that Lickitung? Lickitung has Muddy Water. We're gonna have to go with that. I know there is a Combuskin to the left, but. And then the ground type... Oh, and then there's the other Dugtrio. Okay, so does that sound okay? Dugtrio, Lickitung, other Dugtrio. And maybe we'll just get rid of the Cradilly, the Munchlax, and the Vespiquen. I think we're going to want to get rid of Vespiquen first, just because it's kind of the least useful. Cradilly is useful against Dugtrio, so Cradilly's good here at least. I'm just trying to think, what order do we want to get rid of everything in? Hang on, is Munchlax is third, right? Okay, Munchlax can use Max Flare against the Alolan Dugtrio, so like that could be quite good. So yeah, I think, okay. I'm going to use... No. I'm just going to use a Max Hailstorm here. Apologies for any hail damage. Okay, Mount Dugtrio. And then we got Hawaiian Mount Dugtrio. Okay. So, oh my gosh. Right. So, here's the plan. Stan the man. But yeah, so if we get rid of Vespiquen first, because Vespiquen is just kind of on this path, it's kind of trash. It's not going to be very useful to us. And then if we keep... maybe if we keep Munchlax for the third... So maybe if we get rid of Cradilly for the Lickitung, so that Munchlax can be used against the Alolan Dugtrio, and then we can do Munchlax for Alolan Dugtrio. and then that could be good. So does that sound okay? So Vespiquen for this Doug trio, right here, right now, okay? And then we'll do Cradilly for the next one, and then Munchlax for the next one. So basically, in terms of what we got now, it's like right to left, like Vespiquen, Cradilly, Munchlax. But at least in terms of my screen. So here we go. So let's catch this. So Vespiquen, so Edit, you're Vespiquen, right? So Edit, you're gonna switch, and then. There we go. So Edit is gonna switch, and then so Vespiquen. Let's now ditch a Vespiquen. Yeah, nicely done. Okay. Right. So, and then we've got Lickitung in the middle. Here, and then there is Doug Trio afterwards. So, okay. But yeah, we don't need another Linoon, I'm afraid. But yeah. Like, we could have gone with, like, Combusken and Crawdaunt, maybe, but I think having 2 Doug Trios is going to be more important. So, Oh, guys, can I ask you a question? And this is a genuine question. I want you to say yes or no. If you say the answer's yes, don't elaborate on it just yet. Do you know, like if I asked you right now, so I'm going to ask you a move, and it's like, and I want you to say whether you know. Again, just the answer's just yes or no here, okay? So don't get into, like, if it, So don't, like, actually give me the full answer here. This is just a yes or no question, okay? But, like, and we'll get into the details afterwards, okay? But, so, yes or no question. I am going to ask you guys about a move. And what I want you to answer me is I'm going to say the name of a move. And I want you to say, like, if I asked you, like, what does this move do? Like, what is its, like, power and accuracy? So if I said, like, do you guys know, like, the power and accuracy of Ice Beam? And you were like, yes, because, like, and then in your head, you're like, because it's a 90 base power move, it's, like, 100% accurate, and it has, like, a 10% chance of freeze. So if you, like, have that kind of a so, like, you know the move Ice Beam, right? But I'm going to say a more obscure move, and I want you to let me know whether you are like, yes, I am familiar with that move, or... So that's the thing. So my question is, are you familiar with the move, yes or no? Are you familiar with the move Temper Flare? Temper Flare. Are you familiar with that move? Like, if, like, in your head right now, do you know what that move is, who learns it, what power it is, what effects it has, what accuracy it is? Let me know. Okay, so Kevin says no. Edit says no. Tegan says no. Okay, so I'm glad I'm not alone here, because basically I heard this move this morning, I heard this move that Kieran says no. So I heard this move this morning, and I was like, wait, what? And I, like, had to look it up. And it's a move that kind of, oh, no, don't use substitute. No, just attack. No. Guys, we have to play offensively and attack. We can't be, like, reducing our own HP and wasting turns. We have to play aggressively, okay? Oh, gosh. Lickitung use Muddy Water. Okay, ironically, this is going to, like, hit everyone. And so the substitute is going to be protected here. But... but, like, we do want to attack Pokemon, okay? Because... like, we could have, like, ended this battle here, potentially. Because now I've got, like, a lower attack stat, and... okay. Yeah, I'm just going to use an Ice Shard. It's not going to do a whole lot of damage, but... yeah, we really don't want to jeopardize, like... Dynamax or like giving a Pokemon more opportunity. No! Oh my gosh, no! What's going on? No! Oh my, okay. Right, come on, please, please, please. This should get the KO. Okay, there we go. Phew, that was close, that was close. Okay, so, but anyway, Temper Flare. So yeah, it's not like, that's the thing. It sounds like sort of an exclusive move for like Galarian Moltres, doesn't it? Yeah, it sounds like a Galarian Moltres move, but no. So basically, yeah, it, Temper Flare is, yeah, don't risk losses and damage and stuff, edit. Like, that's really reckless. Okay, so, oh, Cradilly switch, Cradilly's gonna Cradilly switch, do-do-do, do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do-do, and then Munchlax is gonna switch to the next one, so, yeah, no one was laughing, so, apart from there, I guess. But there we go. So, right, anyway, Bark. So, no, Temper Flare. But yeah, it's one of those moves that kind of passes you by. Like, I suppose in fairness, like, this kind of happened a little bit with Sword and Shield as well. But it's one of, like, the DLC moves introduced. It was one of the DLC moves that was introduced. And it's just one I've like never used, but basically it's high horsepower. No, Stomping Tantrum. I always get those two confused. It's a Stomping Tantrum for fire types. So you know the like 75 base power, but it like does twice the amount of damage if it failed to work previously. All that kind of stuff. It's that. So. Do-doot, do-doot, do-do-do. So yeah, so it's basically like Stomping Tantrum, but for fire types. And it is mostly learned by fire types, but there are a few Pokemon who can't, but there are like a few. Oh no, the high horsepower missed. Oh no. But see, that's why it's one of those things where moves can miss and things can like go wrong. So that's why you just need to, you know, sort of take your shots when they're there, because if you think, oh, I'll get it on the next turn or something, it's like, well, on this go we like missed a move and had a defense boost. So, you know, and we're like a Pokemon down. Like, I was hoping to use a superpower, but hopefully we should be okay here. But again, it did just boost its defense. And that's thing, and so now we've got the sun up. But so if a Mon could learn Temper and Stomping Tantrum, they could use Temper Tantrum. Exactly. Exactly. Right, I'm going to hopefully boost attack, but you don't need to save PP. 2, 4, 6, 8. Is this Chiffy Bulldog? Oh, it's feeble. That was terrible. But you don't need to save PP. This is like the third battle, and like Stack Attacker. Again, if each battle, if there are 4 battles, and you have 10 PP, that's like 2.5 PP per battle. A lot of battles last 2 turns unless we like elongate them for some reason. But like, even if you say but like, you know, most battles we're going to beat within 3 turns. So, you know, I mean, if you only have like 1 PP of it, then yeah, you know, hold it back. But you probably still have like 5 Stomping Tantrum PP, or no, high horsepower PP. See, I told you I get them confused. But like, so you probably have like 5 high horsepower PP. And it's like, you don't need 5 high horsepowers for Stack Attacker. Like, if we have like 2 ground types, the Piloswine and Lickitung, we're going to be using like at most 3 turns, so it's going to be fine. Okay, so and then so, but yeah, so don't worry, we don't need to play cautiously or humorously. We just need to play a basic level of efficiency, basically. But yeah, so Xander. So, okay, so we've got our 2 Dugtrio. So Edit, you are the most important. You have the most important role to play now. We're at full health, hooray! Because you are going to be max quaking the heck out of this thing. with your like high horse-powered like Dynamax moves. It's going to be a beautiful thing. You are going to do so much damage. And then Xander and myself and Kieran are going to provide some nice support. I don't know whether to go... I don't know whether to just go superpower right away, just because of... Because, like, it's already slow, right? So, like, Rock Tomb is pointless. I could try and get, like, a cheap freeze with Blizzard, but, like, it's inaccurate. I think I am just going to go with a superpower here. I know I always say, like, oh, superpower is, like, a turn 2 thing, but... oh, Poliwag shirt. That's cool. I'm very, like, unfamiliar with the clothing in this game, so I'm always like, oh, that looks cool. But Poliwag, that's cool. Here we go, Mount Dugtrio. Again, it's Pokemon Snap, the return. So, here we go. Right, here's the Max Quake. Kadoosh. Very nice. That's a strong start. Right, and then we get the boost to our special defense, which isn't really that useful, but still. More high horsepower, more like a high horsepower. But see, look, we've already done like half the damage, and then here's superpower. This is why I was like, I think I'm just going to go with superpower. Yes, if it uses like Iron Head, I'm going to be dead, but I probably would have been dead anyway if it used the Iron Head on me, so... here's Muddy Water. We might get an accuracy drop here. That'd be fun. Oh, okay, so using Double Edge on Lickitung. Okay. But it gets a bit of recoil damage. Okay, Iron Head. Oh, but on Dugtrio! What is... Sorry, I'm just going to check. Sorry to slow down the fight here, but what is... Oh, Sand Veil. Okay, Sand Veil, Sand Force. Okay. It's a shame that Alolan Dugtrio doesn't have Tangling Hair. That would just be like such a... Or Tangled Hair, or whatever it's called. Because that's such an annoying ability, but it would be like so useful. Anyway, Bouge, we beat this thing in 5 moves. 5 moves, guys. That's incredible. Very well done, Team 2. Team 2, we made it through. So well done. So yeah, so stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. If you have not yet clicked like on the stream, I would really appreciate it if you did. But very well played, Team 2. We will decide Team 3 in a second. Jill, are you still here? Is Jill and Tegan still here? Hopefully Jill and Tegan are still here. If you would both like to do a Celesteela, we'd love to have you for Celesteela. But let's see what's going on. Okay, so Dugtrio. Then we got... so Dugtrio is a Dugtrino. Lickitung is also not shiny. Will we get the other Dugtrio? It's also a Dugtrino. A double Dugtrino. Dang. But I have all of these Pokemon as shiny. But you know who I don't have as shiny? You know who would be nice to have as shiny? You know who'd be fun to have as shiny? The Golden Stakataka! No. Oh, that's a shame. It's really weird when I flash back to the Dugtrio. I swear the Dugtrio was golden for a sec. Okay, no there, no there, no there, and no there. Let's see, we've got Serious. Why so serious? Because it's what wins battles, I tell you. Modest, that's actually pretty cool. Rash, but does it belong in the trash? Oh, Sassy, there you go, that's fun. But Modest, I'm going to go with the Modest Lickitung. Lickitung, this is one of the rare times Lickitung has actually been, like, good and helpful. So, like, often we rely on it for, like, Blizzard and Thunder rather than Muddy Water, and it did a good job. So I'm going to take Lickitung. So well done, everyone. Well done. I know, 2 Dugtrios on the same team. Okay. So, I didn't see a reply from Jill. I don't, but hopefully Jill's here in a sec. Kieran, you gotta go. Well, thank you very much. And hopefully see you another time. Okay, so everyone, welcome back. Would you like Stack Attacker to be kept? Yes, sure. So here's what I'm thinking. Kevin will probably be in this team, but let's see who's around and who's available, okay? So we've got Celesteela next, okay? So who is around and available for a Celesteela? Although Xander, I am going to say, can I push you back to Team 4? Because if Kieran's not here, it means we, like, can't do Nihilego without you. And you did just play in this round, so it's not the end of the world. But let's just see who's around and available for a Celesteela, and then sorry. Can I just say, Xander, is that emote a middle finger, or does it just look like he's giving a middle finger? I don't know if you're, like, playfully giving me a middle finger, or if it just looks like you're playfully giving me a middle finger. Jill, you are here. Okay, Jill is there. Okay, perfect. So maybe we could have something like Tegan. Maybe we could have something like Tegan, Jill, and Kevin. Just because Kevin can't do the next one. Wait, where's Jill? Where? Oh, Jill. There we go. I was like, where's Jill? Where's Jill? Okay, there's Jill. On the spreadsheet. You're here in the stream, but... Okay. Oh, thumbs up. Seriously, that looks... At least in terms of my laptop and my screen and the size I've got everything, that really does... I don't think the green bits help somehow. So you have told me that's a thumbs up before, and I can kind of see it's a thumbs up, but I have to really, like, look at it in a particular way to see it's a thumbs up. But I don't know. Anyway. Okay, so we've got Tegan, we've got... Yeah, Edit, you can be a sub if you like, in case anyone has any issues. But let's have Tegan, Jill, and Kevin, and then that leaves room for Xander in the next team. Xander needs to host the next one. And then we'll figure out who else can play the next one next time. From far away, it looks more like an emote holding a diamond ring. That also as well, kind of. Like, I know what you mean. Amelia... Oh, you did say about doing Celesteela, didn't you? Yeah, hang on a minute. Let me... Well, it's just the problem... So Amelia, you cannot do Nihilego. Just to be clear, like, because earlier you did say about, like, Thunderous and Celesteela, but what about Nihilego? Can you do? Because I didn't ask about Nihilego. So can you do? No, well, no, but Amelia has played already, Jill. So I want to make sure that people who haven't played get to play. It's not fair to give people who haven't played a chance. So Amelia, So Amelia, can you do Nihilego? Because the thing is, Kevin can't do Nihilego. But and I will give you a few more seconds to respond. But okay, so that's like if you can do Nihilego, then that means that you could like be in the next team. So yeah, so so this is going to be Tegan, Jill, and Kevin, and then we'll figure out the next team afterwards. It might need to be the Nightbot random selection game, but again, I'm giving this one to Kevin just because he's like excluded from the next round and often like leaves early and stuff like that. So. Whereas you are going to be around for like the next one, and you can maybe do that. So okay, so let's go on the Ycom. Let's click on the internet. Let's do. Let's talk to the scientist lady. We're going to say anything goes, but I'm going to say Celesteela, and then when we're on the Celesteela screen, we're going to go 10, 11. And then 11:59. So 10, 11, and then another 11:59. So 10, 11, 11:59. Tegan, Jill, and Kevin, please come on down. Edit is on standby in case anyone has any connection issues and doesn't make them clear to us. But yeah. So we've got Tegan, we've got Kevin, and then Jill. Perfect. So you guys know Celesteela, hopefully, by this point. But as a quick reminder for anyone who is a bit fuzzy on the details, or just is watching in chat. Celesteela is like a Skarmory, it's steel and flying. That means it's only weak to fire and electric, but Celesteela does have Earthquake, so if we have ways to like lower its attack or protect ourselves with a wide guard, such as with a Hitmonlee, Mienshao, Mantine, Pelipper, or Kingler, then that can be really, really awesome as well. But also, though, levitating or flying Pokemon like Rotom and Talonflame can be really good as well, because they avoid Earthquake. So, Fire and Electric, let's do this thing. Oh, Heatmore, perfect. Heatmore is a really good start. Slowbro has Flamethrower, so that's really good. That's very good. So we've got 2 fire. Oh, Carkol, that's more firepower. Charmeleon is more firepower. Yes. Okay, we've got our team. Like, literally, we have our... I mean, if there's another fire type, we'll go for it. But, oh, there is a fire. There's a Flareon. Flareon. Do we want to aim for the Flareon? Do we want to aim for the Flareon? I think... Oh, it's Blaziken. Oh, I thought it was Flareon for some reason. Why did I think it was Flareon? Part of the Steam. But yeah, should we get Blaziken? Can we get Blaziken? Please, 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 please. For Jill. No, for Tegan, sorry. For Tegan's sake, can we get Blaziken? Tegan, do you want a Blaziken? Yes, let's get Blaziken. Oh, I'm very excited. This is... Lily, hi. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Happy Saturday, to the extent that Saturdays are happy, which is very much so, because Saturdays are good days. Okay. Draudigan Jones. Right, here we go, everyone. If you have not yet clicked like on the video, we have beaten 2 bosses now, so that would be pretty cool if you did. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set up the fire, and honestly, apart from Charmeleon, you can just, like, use your fire moves, and they will be powerful. Once the sun is up, your, like, fire moves will be powerful. Charmeleon should still use Dragon Pulse because it's also super. If Charmeleon had a move that was neutral, Fire Pledge would be stronger. But because Dragon Pulse is super effective, Charmeleon should just stick with Dragon Pulse. But actually, well, no, Slowbro can use its Psychic moves actually, and Carkol can use Rock Slide. Like, okay, if we all had like Flamethrower and some kind of neutral move, Flamethrower would be more powerful, but actually everyone else does have a more powerful alternative, so like it's fine. Fire Spin from Carkol could be good just to get that like little bit of chip damage in, but I am just going to use Max Flare because this will still like rack up a lot of damage. So Snaspy Hollow, or is it Snaceby Hollow or Snaspy Hollow? Let me know. But welcome, hello. Right, here's the Max Quake, more like a deep fake. Yeah, and Fire Spin is really one of those, like, turn 1 moves. Like, if you don't use it on if you forget to use it on turn 1, just, like, don't bother at that point. But, oh no, Charmeleon's down. Oh, but Charmeleon was, like, the best one. Dang. Okay, here's Flamethrower. But yeah, Slowbro can use, like... Oh, no, wait. Slowbro has, like, Expanding Force, right? So, that burns pretty good, though. But yeah, Slowbro does have the Psychic, so that is, like, more... Psyshock. Psyshock... Oh, no, Expanding Force, no. Expanding Force is probably the better move, and, like, so is Rock Slide or Overheat. You could use one Overheat, and then you could just switch to, like, Rock Slide afterwards. 2, 4, 6, 8. Is this chip Feeble or great? Oh, Feeble, no! We were on a good roll of, like, not getting Feebles lately, but today's been a very feeble day. I'm a bit nervous about whether we're actually going to be able to beat this in 3 turns. Ironhead. Oh, crap. Don't you dare do the thing, Slowbro. Okay, Slowbro. Okay. Yeah, no. Without Charmeleon, yeah. If we'd have had Charmeleon, I think we would have been able to beat this, but... Okay, but let's give this a go. But everyone just keep going. This is a bit of a shame. I thought this was going to do a bit more damage. But I guess we're all just like very neutral here. Okay, there's Dragon Pulse. That didn't do very much. I guess Drodigan is just kind of bulky, but... Right, over here. Oh, that did nothing as well. I thought this sun was really going to help us, but... Okay, dig. Oh, no. Okay. I was like, don't go for Charmeleon again. Okay. I'm actually worried we're actually not even going to be able to beat this in, like, the next turn. Drodigan did raise special attack. It raised its... How did it raise its special attack? I'm a bit confused. I'm going to use Fire Lash here just to help out Rock Slide. Oh, because of the Max Quake. Right, sorry. Okay, no, that... Okay, that makes sense now. Yeah, you're right. It did, didn't it? Okay, no, I feel better now. I was a bit like, oh man, is this team actually going to be able to, like, beat a Celesteela? But yeah, no, it boosted itself, didn't it? Oh my gosh! Drodigan, just stop. Okay, now the special defense is, like, really good. But we did it. Here's the fun thing. We've got Blaziken next. Oh, does that mean Carcoal's going to be Dynamaxing instead of Slowbro now? Drodigan is pretty bulky, and its physical defense is, like, pretty good, I think. Its special defense is, like, I think the special defense is the weak link, so then when it boosted its special defense, that's kind of the issue, but... okay. But yeah, we chipped it away. That's it. Teamwork makes the dream work. But yeah, so we want to just keep going here because Slowbro's good against Blaziken. That is a shame we're not going to have, like, the Psychic Terrain, but oh well. But if we just Dynamax and use our rock moves and everything, and we do have a backpacker after this, so maybe we can get some nice items and whatnot to, like, heal us, to boost our power. The Celesteela itself is going to be nice and easy. The Celesteela itself will be nice and easy. But it's just we might have, like, a little bit of a difficult path just because we've got such a, like, one-note team here. Yeah, sorry about the Sandstorm in advance. Yeah, I know. But luckily, the one Pokemon who is the most worried about chip damage is also the one who is immune to it. So as long as we all... Like, I think Dragon Pulse, Expanding Force... Here's the fun thing. Expanding Force on Team... Oh, no. Actually, do you know the annoying thing? I'm going to be faster than Slowbro, aren't I? But if you use Psyshock on turn 2, I'm going to be lowering Blaziken's defense. So if you use Psyshock, I think Psyshock will do more damage. At least once I lower its defense, Psyshock will do more damage. And yeah, as I said, Dragon Pulse is... yeah, I just go with Dragon Pulse here. I think just mathematically the Dragon... If we had the Sun up... Fire Pledge would, I think, be a little bit stronger. But because we don't, because we're doing Sandstorm, Dragon Pulse is, like, the way to go here. So, yeah. Oh, Max Knuckle. Oh, crap. Don't you do it. Okay. It's not... I wish it had done that on Slowbro, but... Right, Fire Lash. There we go. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, this is going to help out with Carcoal, though. So, this is pretty cool. Shedinja with somehow Wonder Guard and one that starts with a Sandstorm. Yeah, it's like an ability that, like, it functions with, like, Wonder Guard and Sandstorm at the same time. Alright, Expanding Force. Okay, yeah, there we go. But if you switch to Psyshock on the next one, because I'm using Fire Lash, Psyshock will now be the better move. I don't know about, like, on turn 1. It probably would have done a bit more, but yeah, okay. Oh, that's not great. Alright, I'm just going to Fire Lash here. Right, close combat. Oh, no. Okay, but it is lowering its own defense here, so... so yeah, Psyshock is going to do a lot of damage now. And the Storm Ridge Sun. Right, Fire Lash. Good. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, and then Max Rockfall. We'll definitely try and find a third Pokemon we can beat nice and easily. Oh my god, that was so close. Okay, we're not going to find out how powerful Psyshock is, but never mind. Like, oh dear, no. Okay, so well done, everyone. Okay, so Slowbro is going to switch here. Slowbro switch, Slowbro switch. It's time for Slowbro to be ditched. And then, yeah. Oh, there's a bit, but we are going to get the backpacker in a sec, so hopefully we can get, like, some citrus berries, shell bells, that kind of stuff. Yeah, maybe if we try and focus our items on, like, healing. This is the annoying thing about having a good team from the beginning. It does mean you can struggle throughout. But yeah. Right. But yeah, hopefully there's, like, something that fire is good against here. Let's see. Okay, Raichu. Okay, so do we want to go for the Raichu? Just because, do we want to go for Raichu? Because Raichu, if we just, like, attack Raichu with fire, we'll win. Like, just fire and win. Like, that's the strategy. Okay, oh, there are berries to the left as well, so I think we definitely do want to go Raichu. I know that, like, technically, like, Lycanroc we could take down with, like, fighting and Sunny Day and stuff like that, but we've got berries, so, but I didn't notice that. I really did not pay attention to the third row. Once I saw there was Blaziken, my mind just became laser focused on the first 2 rounds. Right, Raichu, where are you during the thunderous rounds? But okay. But yeah, so, oh, Jill, don't forget you're going to have 2 max flares and one is more powerful than the other, so just don't forget about that. But yeah, everyone else, fire! Should I fire spin? Honestly, if you're slower than Charmeleon, I would say just maybe, like, overheat right away. But if you don't hear this and you've chosen fire spin, then that's okay. But I think if Charmeleon is faster and, like, gets to set up the sun... The other thing about Raichu is I don't think it's really going to one-shot anyone unless it gets a critical hit or it uses Focus Blast on Carkol, which I know I have just jinxed by saying that out loud. But for the most part, barring really lucky computer move selection, we should be pretty good here. Also, Jill, I like the hoodie your avatar has. It's very cool. It was preparing for Z8 DLC, I know. So the 5-5 is your better one. Focus Blast, but it missed Blaziken. Oh my gosh. Right, Fire Pledge, here we go. Right, here's the Max Flare. Kadoosh. That's why it's Focus missed. There's the sun. More like fun. Alright, there's the Fire Lash. That's going to lower defense as well. So, I don't know if anyone's using any physical moves. There you go. There's the Overheat. More like an Overneat. And then Blaziken's going to get faster here. We are going to lose a little bit of health because of solar power, but it's fine. It's fine. So Blaziken's going to have more firepower here. And then yeah, we should be good here. We should be good here. Oh, the Quick Claw clutch. Kind of wish I'd used Overheat, but let's see how Fire Lash goes. Oh, that was very powerful. And then if Blaziken's faster now, yes, item selection for the win. Okay. Okay, well done, everyone. That was very good. Very good. So, here we go. Or should I say here we go? But we do not... although Raichu is good against a stack attack... Well, here's a funny thing, actually. Carkol could switch here if you wanted. Just because it's, like, less of a good fire-type attacker. So... if you wanted to switch here, Kevin, you could do so. Like, you wouldn't be able to make it much as use of the fire, but, like, neither can Carkol really. And it is ×4 weak to Earthquake, so Raichu might be a bit safer. But I'm going to set up the sun. We're going to have some fun in the sun. Your item is better for special attacks, you switch. I did see that as well. You did have the Wise Glasses, so that makes sense. Okay. That's it. I think between the item and the ×4 super effective versus the ×2 super effective, that's worth it. Right, I'm going to Dynamax. It'd be nice if I got a Quick Claw here. I'm just saying. Guys. But I am going to use my Overheat Max Flare, because that just seems like a good idea, to be honest. But I'm hoping we'll be able to 2-turn this, honestly. Like, again, between like Fire Pledges and Rising Voltages and more Fire Pledges, lots of Fire Pledges. Can the 2 Fire Pledges form together to form some kind of Super Fire Pledge? That would be great. Okay. So, Rising Voltage. That's a good start. Okay. And then, oh, Jill's going for a risky Inferno. That was very bold and brash. Again, Fire Pledge is the way to go. But on turn 1, that's fine. Tegan playing it nice with the Fire Pledge. Right, Smackdown, hang in there, Charmeleon, oh buddy, oh pal. Charmeleon has been grounded to the floor. Okay, here's a Max Flare. But right, so if we all just use like our sort of like Fire Pledges and stuff now, we're gonna beat this turn basically. So Inferno is a guaranteed burn, but it's a 50% accurate move. Like, it really is one of those use it as a Max Flare moves. But it worked, so I can't complain. Right, here's Rising Voltage. Yeah, Blaziken is, like, so fast now. There we go. We beat it in less than 2 turns. Well done, everyone. Very nicely played. Again, I know that was, like, frustrating because the fire types weren't very good for the first 2 fights. But once we got to Raichu, that was just, like, smooth sailing. So very well done, everyone. Very nice work. And then, so here we go. If you haven't, Stars and Sparkles, Sparkles and Stars, and also if you haven't, please click like on the video. It does help out. It's time for Bo to shame his fans. We should have, like, I think, like, over 13 likes now. Can we have, like, over 13 likes? That would be pretty sweet. But Druddigan is not shiny. Blaziken is also not shiny. That sucks. Raichu is also not shiny. That sucks. But I do have all these Pokemon as shiny. You know who I don't have as shiny? You know who'd be nice to have as shiny? The golden... No, wait. The White Bamboo Celesteela. Oh, I messed that up, didn't I? White Bamboo Celesteela. No, I messed it up. Oh, I ruined it. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry. I ruined that for everyone. Right, Druddigan. It's because I read Celesteela on the screen a minute ago. I'm sorry. I got confused. Right. So no Sparkles there, no Sparkles there, no Sparkles there, and no Sparkles there. Let's see what we got. We've got Calm, Quirky, Calm, Doop Doop, and Quirky! Double Doop Doop! Oh, that's funny. But I am going to go with the Blaziken, because it's a Blaziken. It's a Blaziken. I was saying, guys, who do you think, right? We all have, like, our favorite starter, but which regions do you think have the best starters? And with that, you will need to specify this, but you can either just go by the initial starter, like the initial 3 Pokemon. You can go by, like, their final forms, or you can go by, like, you know, all sort of 9 Pokemon as part of the set. But, like, which region... Because, you know, there are regions where you're like, oh, like, you know, people, like, love Greninja, but they, like, don't really like Delphox and Chestnut much. So, like, Kalos as, like, a whole doesn't necessarily have a good set of starters. So I'm not asking for, like, individual starters, but, like, who... That's the thing. Like, so useful and fun, exactly. Like, who has, like, good starters, fun starters, strong starters. I think like Hoenn and Kanto are definitely two very good ones, and I think even just overall, like I think Trico is great, Grovyle is great, and Sceptile is great. I think Torchic is great, Combuskin is great, and Blaziken is great. I think Mudkip is great, Marshtomp is great, and Swampert is great. I think all 9 of them are really, really good, and I think that more than like Kanto, to be honest. Because I've never been that fussed about Ivysaur or Wartortle, to be honest. They've grown on me over the years, but I didn't used to like them that much when I was a kid. Tegan says Alola. I think Alola's a good candidate. I like the middle forms in Alola really a lot. Like, I think Alola has really strong middle forms, which is something you can't say for a lot of, like, because Kevin says, like, Sinnoh, which is, I think is good, but the middle forms in Sinnoh, like, does anyone really like Prinplup that much? Whereas, like, Alola, I love Dartrix, I think Torracat is good, and Brionne is good as well. So I think Alola's a good shout there, Tegan. I think some good outside the box thinking there, Tegan. That's not just like something old from like 20 years ago, which was my answer. Okay, so Blaziken's been sent to a box. He's been sent to a cardboard box. Okay, so if Amelia is still around, now is the time to be paying attention. And just for anyone interested in doing a Nihilego. So would you like us to keep a record of where you found Celesteela? I'm going to say yes. But chat, my lovely chat. Oh yeah. Yeah, so also I did kind of ask earlier, but are people around for like Monday if I did a stream on Monday? If I did a stream on like Monday afternoon, are people around? Because it's technically a holiday, but I don't know if people are going to be around or not, because it may not be a holiday. Like, it may be one of those holidays where work doesn't give you the day off or whatever for a lot of people. Again, I have a very unconventional career, so I don't really know these things. It's like a holiday that's not a holiday in England, but is a holiday in America, and it's not really a holiday for me necessarily because of the fact that I'm like a self-employed gig person. So if I did do a Monday afternoon stream, would people actually be here for it? But oh, Jill actually would. Oh, okay. Jill, you might have saved the channel. But anyway, but yeah, let me know about that. And then in the meantime, we've got Nihilego next. Xander's going to be hosting that for us. Thank you, Xander. Everyone thank Xander. And then also everyone thank Kieran for the many times Kieran has hosted as well. But Xander's going to be hosting this one. But could you guys, gals, non-binary pals, please let me know, in addition to whether Monday might be doable, if you are able to do a Nihilego. We have 2 slots open for Nihilego, so what you're going to do is you're going to say strike in big capital letters, the number of times you have played thus far today. If you haven't played at all, you are a strike 0. If you have played once, you are a strike 1. If you've played twice, you're a strike 2. So you're going to say strike, like strike 0, strike 1, strike 2. Then you say I can do, and you're going to let me know if you can do Nihilego. So ready, set, bow. Let me know the Nihilego situation, because I have lost track of who is here and how many times everyone's... No, not really. But like, for example, so like Amelia's only played once. Sky has played once. Kieran played once. Did Edit played once. Tegan played once, and Jill played once. And Xander has played once, but Xander's listed as twice because I've already got Xander listed. So it might be like a Jill and Tegan and or Amelia type situation. So... If it's the 3 of you, we might do... What I might do is I might ask who is around for, like, Thunderous next, and I might put you in, like, the next team, but... So, we might do a Nightbot, but also, if anyone's like, well, I'm not here in the next round, or I can't do Thunderous, then I might push you back for, like, the next team. So, we'll see. But Amelia, let me know if you're good for a Nihilego. Otherwise, I will give it to Jill and Tegan. Actually, Jill and Tegan, can I just ask, if one of you was to, like, forfeit your position... Well, not forfeit, but if one of you was like, oh, I'm going to be around for, like, the rest of the stream, because we're doing this and one more, right? So, and the next one would probably be for Thunderous. So, would either of you two be good for a Thunderous as well? Like, if you didn't do Nihilego, would you still be here in, like, 25 minutes for a Thunderous? Could you let me know that as well? And then, hopefully, if Amelia's here still, Tegan can wait for Thunderous. Okay. And Jill can also... Jill says about being on standby. So, okay, Amelia. So, Amelia, can you do... So, you're good for Nihilego, yes? Sorry, I'm asking... sorry, I have been asking for several minutes. Are you good for... So, you're good for Nihilego, yes? Because I'm waiting on you to confirm Nihilego. Okay, yes. Okay, awesome. So, okay, why don't we have... Okay, why don't we have... Let's have Amelia in this team, because Amelia also didn't get to play just now. And then... Jill, we all know Nightbot could pick you anyway. Brilliant, Tegan. I love it. I love it. Okay, because Jill said about, like, you can be on standby, why don't we have... Yeah, why don't we put, like, Tegan in... No, sorry. Why don't we put Jill in the next team and have Tegan in this team? Team Tegan. But, oh, no, game, don't go dark. But yeah, but Jill, you can be on standby for this one, okay? So if anyone doesn't join or we have connection issues or whatever, you can be on standby for this. Oh, Confused Paladin, hello. So let's have Xander, Amelia, and Tegan. Unless this is the point where Confused Paladin is like, I can do Nihilego, and then Tegan, you're playing in 20 minutes. But yeah, if Jill, if you be the substitute now, but I've listed you as being in the next team, okay? Like, you're definitely going to be in the next team, unless a load of people who are Strike Zero join, I guess, technically, maybe, I don't know. No, you're still going to be in the next team. It is decided. Can't join today, but still hang. Oh, okay, no worries, Confused Paladin. I just want to check. But okay, so Xander, why don't you get things ready? This is going to be Xander, Amelia, and Tegan. Xander is going to give a code. Please make sure you are watching live, okay? I just want to make sure, because, like, Amelia had a really delayed response, like a 3-minute delay there. And so, I mean, if Amelia has a 3-minute delay, that means Amelia isn't going to reply to this for 3 minutes. But please make sure you are watching live, because you literally can't join the lobbies if you're not playing live. And let's go. So Xander, Amelia, Tegan, please come on down. Jill, you can be on standby for a 59-second rule. But if you don't get to play this time, you're definitely playing in the next one, okay, Jill? So don't worry. So here we go. So, right, would you like to anyway embark upon a Dynamax adventure? We're going to say anything goes if you're not Xander, and that includes me. Yes, please like the video. That's very important as well. So Xander is gonna very kindly give us a code, and then Amelia and Tegan are going to join. So it's going to be 0322 and then 2230. So 0322 2230. I like it. I like it. It's 0322 2230. I like that a lot. That's a good little code you got there, Xander. That's a good little code. Okay. So, we're all in. Okay, okay, well, perfect. No dilly-dallying, no shilly-shallying. Nihilego is super-duper mega weak to ground, and then it's also weak to steel, water, and psychic. And I would say in that order, like, ground is the best thing to go for, so, like, Dog Trio. But then steel is, like, the next best thing, and then water, and then psychic. Both good options there, actually. I'd probably say Quillfish is mildly better just because of the whole, like, Intimidate thing. But yeah, and then I'll go for Barbarical. And then, okay, we want to, I don't know how this has happened. How we had a very suboptimal path for the Thunderous, right? But then now, we're getting all these, like, oh, this is like a perfect team. So we might just want to do things in a more optimal way. Like, I think we might want to just fight Skarmory here, because Tentacruel could be quite difficult for us, and then we could, like, you know, wail on something else. But yeah, we could maybe aim for, like, the Metang and, like, switch for the Metang or something like that. But here's the thing. Skarmory has the weak armor ability. If we all wail on this Skarmory with physical moves, it will just get weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker. So keep that in mind. So, like, if we just, like, Shadow Punch, what we got? Shadow Punch, Rock Slide, Max Rockfall, Liquidations, Razor Shells, we'll raise some hell, basically. And the Intimidate is very helpful as well. So, Intimidate, one of the simplest but best abilities in the game. An ability so good they just constantly have to nerf it, like, every generation. Yeah, Nightbot is being very chatty right now. I think we've just run into a point in the stream where everything overlaps. But oh well. Okay, so well done, everyone. But yeah, maybe if we aim for the Metang in the top left, and then we could get rid of, like... Maybe we could get rid of, like, the Barbaracle or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Right, Max Rockfall! Intimidate is as old as abilities are. I know, it's wild. Nightbot just has a lot to say. Yeah, there we go. See, Tegan gets it. Right, weak armor. I know, more Mount Dugtrio. What is up with this? Okay, so again, did Dugtrio do a lot of damage there? The answer is no. But, did we lower its defense? Yes. But did then Skarmory boost its own defense? Also yes. But then is Quillfish gonna lower the defense because of the weak armor ability? Also yes. Does Liquidation have a chance of lowering defense anyway, which it could still do here? Yes. Did it do that? No. Does Razor Shell have that same property? Yes. But then does that also then mean that with the weak armor we get a double defense drop? Also yes. So it's very interesting when you stack all this stuff up. So there you go, weak armor. That is a wow, speed won't go higher. I mean, its defense probably can't go lower almost. Okay, so well done everyone. So yeah, just keep attacking this thing physically now. We're going to knock it out in no time. It's going to be interesting seeing how good this Max Rockfall is compared to the first one. The first one did, what, like a 16th and 18th of its health or something wild like that. Oh, okay. Oh, we're going big now with the focus. Amelia's just like, I'm going big. I'm winding up. Right, here's the Max Rockfall. Come on, here we go. Oh my gosh, that did so much more damage. So much more damage. Here's another defense drop. Right, and then his Liquidation. Surely it's going to finish it off. No, okay, not quite. But we're going to get another defense drop now. And then Razor Shell, it hits. There we go. Well done, everyone. So yeah, unfortunately, Focus Punch did nothing. Just Golux there, like, I'm still focusing. I'm still focusing. But that's okay. Well done, guys. Team 4. This is a good start. So well done. Well done. Skarmory, here's the thing. Skarmory is a Steel type, so it is, like, good for Nihilego. It's just I can't remember what was next. What was next? What was before Metang? I think we honestly, though, just might want to keep our water type. I think Skarmory's, like, just a bit too annoying. I don't know. Like, I'd rather keep Barbaracle if we're going against a Metang, and I can't remember what's next anyway. If it turns out Skarmory would have been an amazing switch, like, okay, but okay. So, I don't think we want Skarmory. It's a shame because Goluk does have like a special ground move, so it's like not that good. But we could have maybe switched for Skarmory here. I'm actually thinking we should go for Swoobat just because Vespiquen's like a bit annoying, like it's bulky and stuff like that. And there's also not a backpacker. If we go for for the Vespiquen, we just get like a bulky Pokemon that drains our PP. And there's, like, no items or anything. Whereas Swoobat, I think we'll be able to beat pretty easily. Like, if Tegan does, like, a Max Geyser or something, that'll be really strong. It will set up the rain. Like, it's all going to be good. I tell you what, I am going to go with a Life Orb, and I'll tell you for why. It's because I'm going to be switching for the Metang, so I may as well just do that. So yes. Right, here we go. Okay, Swoobat. Let's do this thing. Plus, I do need a shiny Swoobat, I'm just saying. I do technically have a super effective move, but I am once again going to just go physical here with Razor Shell. It is the more accurate of the two options. Like, Blizzard's very inaccurate, whereas Razor Shell is pretty good. So yeah. But anyway, we're going big, but are we going home? Those gloves are cool. I know I've probably said that a bajillion times, but they're still cool, dang it. Okay, Quillfish, here we go. Okay. Bo, you always have such great luck with accuracy. I know, but that's the thing. Maybe I should then go with Blizzard to, like, because maybe my bad luck goes so far around that then it comes good again. But oh, Speed Swap, that's probably actually pretty good. That probably means I'm about to attack it, and hopefully if I lower it, does that crit? Wow, are we gonna lower defense? Be nice if we lowered defense. Okay, we didn't lower defense. But Max Geyser. Wide lens. Would only one of the Dugtrio wear it, or all of them? That is the question. I think you would need 3 of them, right? Shadow Punch. More like a Shadow Lunch. Well done. Well done, well done, well done. See, like, we just one-turned this thing, whereas Vespiquen would have just been, like, very annoying. Like, Dugtrio would have literally, like, run out of Rock Slide PP. It just would have been, it just would have been well. So well done for going left, guys. We like going to the left here at Beauvo Games. And Metang is next, so that'll be cool. But Zach, hello. If people have not yet clicked like on the video, now would be an amazing time to do so. I'm just saying. Call me a Dragon Ball character, because I'm just saying. But yeah, in a more desperate Dynamax adventure, Swoobat wouldn't be bad, but we've already got such a good team here that we just really don't need it. Now, fun fact about the next battle. Metang cannot have its stats lowered, so Intimidate's not going to work, a Max Phantasm wouldn't work, so we probably do just want to go with, like, Max Quake here, because we can boost our stats, it's just we can't lower its stats. So things like Razor Shell, things like Intimidate, things like Max Phantasm, they're not going to work, so Max Quake probably is just the better option here. But yeah. Or maybe it's just one big pair of goggles, or one big goggle. Lily, hello again. Okay. Right, Metang, here we go. So here we go. Unless it has, like, one of the abilities that halves its weight. No, it does have Clear Body. Yeah. Metang has, like, one of the worst, like, hidden abilities, or, like, Metagross does. It has, like, the light metal or whatever that, like, makes it lighter. It's just, they need to change that someday. I'm just saying they need to, like, change that someday. I'm kind of hoping between Pokemon Champions and Legends ZA and the fact that they probably will kind of change how the core game works somewhat. I'm hoping that it means we do get some things resetted and changed. Like, Metagross should not have, like, light metal as an ability. I'm sorry, but no. No. Right, high horsepower, more like a high horsepower. Loads of Dugtrio today, we love to see it. Right, Liquidation. Unfortunately, we won't get a defense drop, which is a shame. Same with Razor Shell. More like Razors in Hell. There goes the Life Orb, but again, I'm going to be switching, so as long as it doesn't KO me here... Oh, no! No, not that! Anything but that! No! Okay, computer got smart. Computer got smart. That sucks. Metang's opening animation looks like it's going, hallelujah! Unfortunately, we're not going to be doing any more Stack Attacker today. We've done Stack Attacker, I'm afraid. Because we're going to be going for Thunderous next, and then that is going to be the final one of the stream, I'm afraid. I do apologize, but yeah. I understand that sometimes people are busy and can't always, like, attend every stream or every part of every stream, but it is why it's an important part of, like, making sure people show up early for streams. Like, the earlier you show up, the more likely you are to be able to... If you have any personal preferences, showing up early is the best way to get them. Also, 2468, that cheer was great! Oh no, Razor Shell missed! No! Oh no, Psycho Cut! No, 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 no. But it's okay, because I'm switching anyway, so it's fine. So yeah, and we don't do the strike thing in like the middle of Dynamax Adventures as well. We do team assignments between rounds just because otherwise everything gets way too chaotic. If we're talking about like, you know, taking the left path or the right path and what items we need and what Pokemon we should switch for, and we're trying to plan like another Dynamax adventure, it's just too chaotic, I'm afraid. Boo, you should have picked Blizzard. Oh my gosh. Kevin, the hammer. Okay, so well done, everyone. So I am going to switch here, just because Metang, baby. But there we go. Lovely, lovely. Right, we don't need to science, because we've once again got an amazing... Again, if we were, like, saving paths and stuff like that, this would be a heck of a path to save. If you were, like, doing solo saved paths, like, this would be a heck of a solo saved path. So there we go. Right, well done, everyone. Well done, well done, well done. Oh my gosh, can we get a golden Nihilego, please? I accidentally said golden Celesteela earlier, but maybe we can get something that's like actually golden here. Can you do Articuno? If you can find people in chat who want to do an Articuno with you, you're welcome to. Like, if you ever want to do your own Dynamax adventure and get some people in chat to join you, you are always welcome to do that. The only thing I ask is just don't poach people away who have, like, already been assigned teams and stuff like that. And don't ever do other Dynamax adventures if it's going to hold up other people from being able to join. But if you want to do an Articuno and there are other people who want to do the Articuno with you, you are more than welcome to. Right, here's Sludge Wave. It doesn't affect Metang, and it's not very effective against like 2 of the 3, so that's pretty cool. Right. Okay, here's the high horsepower. More like a high horsepower. Whoa, that did nearly half. That's wild. And then here's liquidation. Can we get a defense drop? Come on, defense drop. Oh, never mind. Okay, here's the max steel spike. I'm just going for it. I'm going big. Oh, so close. Can Golurk get the KO with a special attack on a non-special attacking Pokemon? Let's find out. Scorching Sands. Oh, we did it! Yes! Well done, everyone! Well done. Very nice work. Very nice work indeed, everyone. So, Team 4, galore. That was great. That was really good, everyone. That was really good. Nihilego. Hopefully, will it be golden? Let's find out. But if you haven't already, please click like on the video, that little thumbs up video. It's time for Bo to shame his fans. Hopefully, I don't know how many likes we had before, but we have had more people join us. We should have like at least 3 more than we did the last time I asked. So if you haven't clicked like on the video, please do so now. It really does help out. Skarmory is a no. Yeah, all these Pokemon are super effective against Nihilego. Skarmory, no. Swoobat, no. Oh, that's a shame. Metang, no Skybo. Metang, the original Skybo. But will we get a golden Nihilego? No, dang. I would have liked a golden Nihilego. Okay, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. But will we get a brave Skarmory, a hardy Swoobat, and a hasty Metang? Oh, modest Nihilego, that would have been really good as shiny. That would have been a really good one to have as shiny. But okay, I'm gonna go with Swoobat, because it likes to thrash about, which means it's very annoying to catch in Pokemon Go. At least you got the white bamboo Nihilego. Very good, Kevin. Very good. Okay, so you saved your progress. Oh dear, it looks as though I've run out of space for any more notes. But no, yeah, Xander and Kieran, we rely on you for another day. But okay. So that's wild. Like, Kieran had to go. Thank goodness it's Xander day, because we actually would have been like, okay, we need to do something else. So chat, my lovely chat, Jill, the lovely Jill. Jill, you are going to be in this next team, okay? But what we need to do is we need to figure out who else is going to be joining us, who has not played as much as everyone. Although I think everyone has played as much as everyone else, at least the people who are here. But chat, my lovely chat. So we're going to do one final Thunderous, because I'm getting a Thunderous, dagnabbit. So we're going to be going for Thunderous. Could you guys, gals, non-binary pals, please let me know. Jupiter, no, that's okay. I hope you're doing all right. So let's just, hang on. So we're going to be doing Thunderous. Could you guys please follow the template, okay, or the template, of strike the number of times you've played thus far today, and then say, I can do Thunderous, okay? So strike a number, I can do Thunderous. Ready, set, bow, let me know. Jill, you are good. You do not need to do this. But do let me know you're here, because I actually can't see any comments from you at the moment. So let me know. But if anyone would like to participate in the Thunder Blunder, the Blunderbuss. I can't, again, Blunderbuss. That is one of my favorite random words. Okay, Jill is still here. Excellent. So we've got Xander, we've got Kevin. But we might have to do some Nightbot if no one else speaks up. So now is the time to let me know if you're interested in a Thunderous. You're going to say strike, number of times you played. It's probably strike 2. Everyone's like a strike 2 today, I think. And then say you can do Thunderous. I'll call Blunderbuss when he shines. I like the sound of that. Is that what we have to call him, Blunderbuss? I like the idea of saying slightly purple and seeing how many letters you can get before it cuts you off. The slightly poop. It's the slightly poop. Okay. I'm only seeing Xander and Kevin. I'm going to give a 10-second countdown. I'm going to give it to Xander and Kevin if no one else wants to do a Thunderous. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Last chance to say for Thunderous. 4, 3, 2, 1. Xander and Kevin, please come on down. So you guys, make sure you're connected to the internet on the Ycom. Just say that anything goes. But I'm going to say Thunderous. And then we will set the code. And we're going to go, let's do the old 10, 11, 12, 13. How about that? 10, 11, 12, 13. Here we go. But yeah, Blunderbuss. Can't believe that's a real word. And I can't believe, like, it's, like, what it's a name for as well. Like, you wouldn't, like, if you said Blunderbuss is a real word, what does it mean? I don't think people would, unless they knew, they wouldn't be able to figure it out. It's not very, like, onomatopoeic, you know? As far as a word goes. All aboard the Blunderbuss. Exactly. I'll tell you another word that's not very onomatopoeic and that I do genuinely think is a bit confusing. And I saw like another voice actor. I can't remember quite who it was, but had this as well. I think opaque is like sounds the opposite of what it is. Opaque is when something is not see-through, but I think opaque sounds like something that is see-through. I think the word opaque kind of has like an airiness to it that sounds like see-through. I think like if something is like not see-through, it's like it should have like, you know, like a K in it or something, like D's and K's, and I mean opaque does sort of have like a K sound, but it's like ache. But I just think of K rules. No, that's the only reason I know the word Xander, because of King K Rule, or well, Captain K Rule. But anyway, Buck. Right. Oh, Cecily? Or is it Cecile? Do you have to catch the Pokemon on the adventures to see if they're shiny? Yes. So at the end of each fight, you do want to catch everything. By the way, just Ice and Rock, Lightning Rod, Ice Rock, Lightning Rod, Ground, Grass Dragon, Electric, Volt Absorb, Sludge Wave, Rain Dance, Weather Ball, and all that stuff. Dug Trio, that's pretty nifty. Rock Clang has Rock. Rock Lobster. I'm not calling you thick. I'm just saying that you're not see-through, which I know is a metaphor for that. So, but well, thick as in not clever, but not thick as in like you're, thick. Right. Anyway, Buck. Jolteon does have Volt Absorb. We're getting lost in metaphors here. Jolteon has that. Oh, and then Diggersby. Diggersby is like in the middle to the left there. There's a backpacker as well. So should we do Jolteon and then we'll figure out who we're good against? Oh, no! What happened? Oh, no! I mean, we can still get the Diggersby, but oh, no! Jolteon's a helping hander! No, what happened? No! I know Shiinotic is a grass type, so bro for Fortnite. Now, are you bros for Fortnite, or are you someone else? But hello, welcome. No! Oh, what happened there? I'm very confused. What happened there. Also, like, I'm not very good against a Shiinotic. Like, whereas I am good against a Jolteon. That was a real fumble, guys. Like, we've played so well today, but that is, like, the biggest fumble we've had so far. Oh, gosh. And I think there's, like, a Mantine next. I think we have to do Mantine next. That's really bad. This is really bad. We have chosen hard mode for no reason here. And, like, Shiinotic is good against Dreadnought. Oh, gosh. This is really bad. What happened? We had, like, such a good path, and we went the other way. I'm so confused. All right, Smart Strike is pretty smart, so that's good at least. Right, Head Smash. That's good. And then Flash Cannon. Luckily, we do actually have some good moves for Shiinotic. So, in fairness, I don't think it does have a grass move. So, and luckily it used Strength Sap on, like, the wrong Pokemon here, but it is going to heal here, which kind of sucks. Oh, God, that's so much health. Strength Sap is, like, way too OP. I'm just saying it now. Like, it's way too OP. I think they need to nerf that move for sure. Right, here's Max Rockfall. Did Blunderous hack one of our accounts? Maybe. Right, Smart Strike. That's smart. And then Head Smash. Oh, so close. Come on, please. Okay, Flash Cannon. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I think we have to... I think there's like a Mantine on the right, and I think we have to pick that in order to get the... the Diggersby, which we have to get Diggersby. I don't know if anyone is a good switch for Shiinotic. Again, maybe it can just sit there and use Strength Sap over and over. I don't know. But oh gosh, we'll have to see what happened here. Right. Maybe Dreadnought. Actually, Dreadnought could be good here. Oh no! Oh, gosh. Because we don't want to have a Dreadnought against a Thunderous. We don't want to have a I don't know what's going on here. Mantine does have Wide Guard. No, but that's bad because I have Rock Slide. That means that I can't use my only move against it. Oh, this is really bad. I don't know what's going on here. But yeah, okay. I mean, we can technically do the... Grapple-Oct. The problem with Grapple-Oct, though, is that it's very super effective against a lot of our team, and we don't really have super... Like, with Mantine, we have super effective moves. So... Yeah, Jill, there's a 10-second delay between the gameplay and the stream. So it's why you don't have to, like, worry about typing too much. Like, again, like, it's not really too important to, like, type when you're playing along. You know, like, often if I say things like, is that okay? I don't necessarily need people to say yes. But here's the thing. If I lay out a plan and I say that's okay, it's okay if people don't say yes. But if you say no, you've got to say no in chat. Like, because if we then go the wrong way and we don't know why, it's like, or if we're going a different direction, but then I don't know why, then that's where issues happen. So if you're like, well, if we go left, we can do this and then we can do that. That I need communication on. But, you know, if it's just like, yeah, I agree, that's a good idea. But I don't need people to just say, yeah, I'll switch for that or whatever. That's okay. But I just kind of need people to, like, say, like, kind of listen and then follow along in a way. It's just if there are, like, disagreements, that's kind of more when, like, chat is important. Okay, so we got the electric. No, that's okay, Jill, though. No, it's okay. Again, when people play, I actually don't expect them to chat as much. It's kind of like other people who I kind of hope to see, like, you know, throwing in jokes and being like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. Oh no, the wide card. No, Mantine, why did you do it, Mantine? No. And then Dreadnought has Rock Slide, so it's like a double no. But the thing is, grapple. Oh no! We have Head Smash. We have Stab, super effective, mega powerful Head Smash. I don't know why we went with Liquidation. I'm so confused. I'm so confused about what's going on in this Dynamax adventure right now. I'm so confused. Did I accidentally, like, go to a different dimension between adventures or something? I'm so confused. Because, like, there's no drawback to using heads... Well, apart from, like, losing PP. But the thing is, Relicanth is going to be switching anyway. So Relicanth doesn't need to worry about PP. So, like, we don't need to worry about PP and we don't need to worry about recoil. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Oh, my gosh. This round... I think a self hammer there or something. But anyway, it's fine. It's fine. Like, it's all working out, so it's fine. But on a different round where the computers are, like, using different moves, on a different round where computers are using different moves, we would be so screwed. With this kind of, like, path picking and move choices, on a different round with different, like, computer AI, we would be so screwed. But it's okay. It's okay. We've got the Diggersby. Oh, okay. I mean, I guess Mantine is technically better than Relicanth, so... But just, Xander, make sure you do the double switch, though. Not... Okay? So, like, you're gonna get rid of Mantine, right? Right? Like, this is what... Okay, this is one of these things where because of how this round is going, I do need Xander to, like, physically type out the word, like, yes, I'm... Like yes, or yes, I'm double switching, or yes, I'm getting the Diggersby. Because I need to know. I need to know. Okay. I'm just gonna go Muscle Band, because it's strong. I could go for Focus Band for a chance at survival or Citrus Berry, but Dog Trio's frail. Okay. But so, Jill, you're going to keep your Dreadnought, but you will have Stab Rock Slide, so it's not the end of the world. But just a heads up, you probably are going to die if you have the Dreadnought. My plan was for you to have Jolteon and for Xander to have Diggersby. I don't even know who Xyla is. But yeah, my plan was for you to have Jolteon, and you could have used, like, Helping Hand, and we could have, like, powered up Diggersby, but instead, you will be using Rock Slide on Thundurus. Right now, Razor Shell is good, you know, please Razor Shell, raise some hell, but, wow, I actually haven't used a ground move yet. I'm a ground type, and I haven't used my ground move. Oh, no, Max Geyser, that's even better. Jill, you're on it. The last time I called you Xyla, it's because the cat was meowing outside, but he's no longer with us, so... So I don't have that excuse anymore. Yeah, maybe Zyla uses liquidation. Xander uses head smash. There we go. That's the one. All right, Max Geyser. Here we go. Nicely done, Jill. We're setting up the rain. I can't believe it took me over a year to come up with this joke, by the way. We're setting up the rain. There we go. And then Water Pulse in the rain. That's going to do a load of damage. Can we get Confusion? Nope. Okay, that's fine. Flash Cannon. And then, yeah, everyone just keep going, though. You're doing great. This is going well now. High horsepower, Mulligan high horsepower. And then, Dreadnought doesn't get Swift Swim, does it? What does it get, then? If it doesn't have Swift Swim, and if it doesn't have Strong Jaw, unless it has Strong Jaw, but no bite moves. No, we're losing all the rain. We've lost now all the... How ironic that you switched for Mantine because you were afraid of a ground move being super effective against Relicanth, only to then get hit with a super effective move anyway and die. The irony. The irony. Okay. The rain is back, even though the fight is over. Well done, Team 5. We're still alive. And we're going to get a Diggersby, right, Xander? Like, no Zyla, only Xander. Only Xander. Okay. You were doomed all along, I know. No, that's the thing. That is the end of Zyla. Zyla has been eliminated, and now Xander is back. Okay, so that was Diggersby getting rid of Zyla, and then now we have Xander. And you've got a muscle band, so you've got the right item for a Diggersby. There we go. Yes, I like this. And Jill has a wide lens, so rock slide is definitely gonna hit. So no berries, which is a shame, but we should be okay here. In theory, in game theory, we should be okay here. And then we can all be happy. Okay. Okay. So, well done, everyone. We're here. We're here. I know I say we like to go to the left here at Beauvo Games, but when there's a Jolteon on the right, that's when when we have to forego our typical preference. But no, Xander is back. Hey guys, Xander's back. Kevin's bringing the power gem, that is. That's the thing. Yeah, Clang was supposed to just be like the suboptimal one in the group, but now it's like the linchpin of our strategy. No, not really. Right, Rock Slide, there we go. Whoa, that was got to be a crit. Yeah, that did way too much damage for a Dugtrio. Oh, Sludge Wave, oh gosh. Okay, Dreadnought is going to resist this. So that's something. And it was a crit, and it still hung in there. I was going to say, that did more than I thought, but... Oh no, Diggersby was poisoned. The poison, no. Okay, but here's Max Rockfall. Max Rockfall! So we get the Sandstorm, which is good, because we're all immune to the Sandstorm, so this is nifty. Oh, I have Sand Force, don't I? I have Sand Force, don't I? Okay, here comes the discharge, so bye-bye Dreadnought. Bye, Dreadnought. 07 Dreadnought. You did good, buddy. You did good. You were supposed to be a Jolteon who wouldn't have taken any damage to that, but you did good, Dreadnought. You did good. Okay. And the Storm Ridge. Oh, and here's Kevin with the Power Gem. I kind of forgot we were still on turn 1, to be honest. This has been a very long turn 1, can I just say? Like, a lot has happened in this one turn. But yeah, let me just check. Yeah, oh, Strong Jaw. How pointless! Give it Swift Swim! Anyway, bark. Alright, Sand Force. So I'm going to Sand Force, Rock Slide. If this hits, we win. 2, 4, 6, 8. Is this Chiff feeble or great? It was feeble. What is it? That's like our 3rd feeble today. 1 in like 5 or 8 or whatever is my eye. Because there is no way we should have 3 feebles in a single stream. Oh, right. Okay, well done, everyone. Team 5, very well played. Hopefully, if we got a Thunderous here, If we got shiny Thunderous here, this would be great. So stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars, one final time. Thank you, Jill. Thank you, Xander. Thank you, Kevin. No thanks to you, Zyla. You know the meme where it's like you have been a not you great friend, thank you, or something like that. It's like that, but with Zyla. Okay. Thunderous. Zyla sent us to the left. Zyla, you know, and anyway, Shinotic is a no. You can't spell no Shinotic without no. Mantine is not aquamarine blue. Diggersby, more like a Biggersby. But okay, Xander didn't get the Thunderous. Kevin didn't get a shiny. Jill, did you get something at least? Please, someone. No, Jill didn't either. Well, then it's up to me. It's up to me. Will I get the slightly purple Thunderous? No. Oh, come on. Really? 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 It's all your fault, Shinotic. Okay. Calm, careful, calm, careful, naughty. Adamant. Oh, okay. It's worth it for the adamant Diggersby. Oh, a modest Thunderous. No. No, that would have been a great shiny. No. Okay, but the Diggersby's pretty good, so we'll go for Diggersby. So chat, I should have... Yeah, maybe Zyla got all the shinies. Undeservedly so, but you, Xander, deserve all the shinies, so... okay. So chat, quick reminder. I should have said this multiple times throughout the stream. This is why I'm not a good streamer. But this is why, you know, I'm not up there. I don't earn the big bucks and get all those bed sponsorships. But tomorrow, again, I really should. This should be like the third or fourth time I'm saying this. Tomorrow, Sunday the 12th, I'm going to be streaming at 11 a.m. So on the 12th of the 10th at 11, I know it's confusing, right? But no, tomorrow at 11 a.m., that's when I'm streaming, okay? So I know that Nightbot has been saying I stream at 2 p.m. on a Sunday, but this week I'm not doing that, okay? So we're going 11 a.m. tomorrow, so same time as today. Another morning stream, just because tomorrow is Solosis Community Day. I don't need a whole ton of them because they were in Scarlet and Violet, but I do still want to go out and do some Pogo. Okay? So we'll be doing the stream earlier, and then it means I can like get some food and then do some shiny hunting, and we're not overlapping or anything like that. So I'll be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. So, like, what, 22 hours from now? I'll see you guys in 22 hours, okay? Where will we get a Thunderous tomorrow in, like, 22 hours? Let's find out. But thank you all so much. You guys have been really awesome. Aside from one or two funny things, can I just say, you guys actually did, like, play really well today. You joined lobbies really quickly, and I really do appreciate that. Please, I know sometimes I'm like, oh, no, whatever. Please don't take that to heart or anything. I genuinely, again, I wouldn't do this if I didn't think you guys were, you know, pretty good at the game, and you guys have played really well, and I do appreciate that. So thank you for being quick and organized and fun and positive and supportive, okay? So please take care. Please have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. And then Monday, if people are around on Monday, go vote in my community poll. If you didn't, so like the video, right? And then if you didn't vote in my community poll, go onto my posts on like the community page, like go on my channel, look for the posts, find my poll about Monday, and let me know if people are around. Because if we have enough people to do, even if we only did like 3 or 4 raids, you know, let's do it. You know, let's have another shot at Thunderous. I shouldn't say that because that means that I'm already saying we're not going to get a shiny tomorrow. But you know, but still. But like, let me know if Monday is an option as well, because I kind of would like to do Monday, and with Legends ZA, maybe I'll like cut a stream short or 2 this week. If like Legends ZA is out, I might want to play Legends ZA. I mean, you guys probably want to play Legends ZA. So, you know, maybe we'll try and do one on Monday to kind of make up for that fact, you know. So anyway, lots of love, guys. Thank you so much, and I will see you tomorrow, hopefully, and maybe Monday as well. But enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Take care. Bye-bye. And thank you, thank you.